back at you. I appreciate it so much. That was nice of you. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here. And some people are here every day, and I appreciate it. Some people are maybe just channel surfing. And if you are, stop right now. Stop. Put down the remote and just watch this right now. You'll enjoy it. You won't be sorry. Wouldn't that be weird, though, if somebody was just watching, and then I was doing that, and then they would put down the remote and, hello, new friend. They'd be kind of scared. But I'm always curious to if people have just kind of been flipping through and then they all of a sudden stop, what made you stop on this? Because I'm curious, if you really didn't know that I was here and this is a show you planned on watching, I just picture you at home flipping through, and then you come across this, just me standing here with this. You don't know what's going on. I'm just a girl with a shirt and pair of pants on, and there's nothing fancy going on. I'm not, wearing a big wild hat, or there's no glitter, there's no high heels, no cleavage, nothing. I'm just, because that's what people stop, when you're flipping through and you see all that going on, you're going to stop, How else are you going to explain Telemundo? So, como está? But seriously, if I paid attention to what people really want to watch, it's girls in skirts. I should be wearing, research shows that I should be wearing a skirt right now. And someday I may wear a mini skirt over my pants, but I'm not going to do it. Because really, you hear it all the time that sex sells, and I'm aware of that. I am so aware of sex sells, and I don't want to be a prude. I don't mean to be a prude. I enjoy nudity as much as the next person, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know who the next person is. I'm just saying I enjoy nudity. But the point is, oh, that's the clip they'll use. But I seriously, I really mean this. I feel like I'm getting old, but I worry about what children are seeing. I am now so. I feel like there's a billboard on Sunset Boulevard that is now up, and I'm going to try to describe it to you without getting ridiculously embarrassed. But I don't even know what it's an ad for. I saw the ad, and it's a man, or kind of a young kid, sort of, and he's laying down, and then there's another young girl laying down on top of him, and he's holding her. She doesn't have a shirt on, and he's holding her breasts, and I'm trying to figure out what the ad was for. I'm like, did someone invent a hand bra? Is it a what is this? It's like, I don't understand the ad. And then I figured out it's a jean ad. They're selling jeans. Now, you can hardly see jeans. There's just skin. When I was growing up, the way they'd sell jeans is you'd see somebody wearing jeans and then they'd talk about the jeans. That's how they sold jeans back then, I mean, and now they try to grab your attention, and it's like a sexy puzzle you're trying to figure out. There's a magazine ad, I don't know if you've seen this, the new, there's a man sitting completely naked with his legs crossed drinking coffee. Have you seen that ad? And I'm like, okay, there's a man, and he's naked, and his legs are crossed, and he's drinking coffee and reading paper. Oh, it's tax season, that's right. I need to call H&R Block, that's what it is. People are wearing less and less clothes now. People used to wear a lot more clothing, and maybe it'll come full circle. Maybe that's how fashion is. Because remember, people used to wear long coats and gloves and ski masks. I'm thinking of bank robbers. But the bottom line is, in advertising, people pay attention to, blatant stuff, and we're just getting numb to it, And I think sometimes we should just let things just be left to our imagination. For instance, right now, imagine me dancing. That was new.
I know.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Oh, that was fun. I had no idea it was going to happen. It surprised me that I ended up like this.
You and the music became one.
That's what happens. We use dancing to sell this show.
Yes.
That's what we use.
Yeah, it's a good way to sell it.
And in my mind, I was naked just now. Hey, Tony. Are you missing the tip jar?
Actually, no. People still keep sending it.
Really?
Yes, they still send money, and they still send the odd record filters in. I got a bunch of records today, so yeah, it's bizarre, but I'm not really missing any.
What'd you get today?
Today, a record company, BMG, sent me 100 records.
Really?
Yes, and Wax Records sent me some records.
Wow.
And somebody sent some money through the mail.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
People are very kind.
Yeah, they're very, very kind indeed.
That's great. Hey, didn't you say that someone stole your car?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was one of those cars you're scared of, Escalade.
An Escalade, is that what you want?
Yes,
Yeah.
They stole it.
Right. Darn it. Those are big cars, those Escalades.
Look for a big parcel in the mail.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. They're still sending stuff, but you don't need any more stuff. You should.
No,
you can tell them to stop.
Yeah, well, I've got all the records I need.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, listen. We have a new segment that we like to keep adding to the show. We like continuing to put new things on the show to keep you interested, because you'll get bored. We know that. And so we have a new thing that we're going to show news clips and show you little videos every once in a while and show them to you on the Looky Loo. So the new segment is called Looky Looky on the Looky Loo. And all right. So anyway, here's the thing. We saw this. I don't even know how we found out about this, but we knew that somebody would start catching on to the Houston thing. We said, please, somebody start calling Houston Houston, if you could. And it happened. And it happened on the Today Show yesterday. So let's watch Al Roker do what he does. Let's just watch him.
All right, Birmingham, a little warmer than it is here. Let's check your weather. You can see we got a lot of wet stuff, a big mix of icy conditions working their way into the Northeast. We've got wet weather moving into central and northern California, snow in the Rockies, bitterly cold again in the plains, nice and mild through the Gulf Coast, 58 today in Houston, Texas. I know it's Houston, I just felt like saying Houston. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
It started. It's going to spread like wildfire, I tell you. Now that Al Roker has started it, Houston will now be known as Houston. And then as soon as enough people start doing it, we will start calling Houston Houston. And so, and I also, because I like the reality shows. I've been getting hooked on The Bachelorette. Have you been watching The Bachelorette? Yeah! All right. So Meredith, I've been calling Meredith, the Bachelorette, and talking to her on the phone because it airs every Wednesday night. So I didn't feel like talking to her on the phone anymore. I thought, why not have her here? So Meredith, come on out. We just have your little head on. Just in case, I don't know why this is here, actually, but look at the back of your hair.
I love that.
That's bad.
Similar.
Yeah, it is similar. All right. That's not... I should not have that here. I don't know what. I brought this from home. All right. So do we have the guys on the Looky Loo? Remember how I thought that? Now I'm not so sure about him. I don't know what happens tonight. I'm not so sure about him. Let me just tell you who I'm liking for you right now. Lanny, Matthew, and Ian. I like Chad. But I think it's going to be one. Yeah. Brad's nice also. And Sean. And you never know about him. All right, so, and what about the guy last week, the Ryan R.?
Ryan R.
What happened?
I didn't know. I didn't find out until afterwards.
You didn't see it? Okay, well, let's show a clip. If you didn't watch last week, she lets this guy go. She doesn't give him a rose, and he freaks out. Freaks out.
He's very angry.
Look, all right, well, we'll never know. That
We'll never know.
could have been a perfect match.
Just not enough time.
Yeah. Not enough time and too much bourbon, I would say. He was slurring his words a little bit there. Is he the one who was saying, I'm not going to have a tug-of-war with a female woman?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Right. A female woman.
Over a female woman, right. Just to clarify it. All right, so what happens tonight? Chris was here, the host of the show.
Yes.
And he said, seriously, he said that this show probably is going to be the most dramatic rose ceremony ever. He said it will be. He said there's something that happens at the end with you and one of these guys. One of these guys is the guy you're in love with him, right?
Yes.
One of these guys.
One of them.
Yeah. Just drape your hand in an area.
Here, I'll use this.
Yeah, use your head.
No.
All right. So, well, what happens tonight, though? There hasn't been a whole lot of kissing like on the one with Bob before so
Right.
Far.
Right.
Not a lot of kissing.
It changes a little bit.
It does change?
Yes, it does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Had to get them all in.
Right.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So,
Time was running out.
so tonight there's going to be 4 left tonight.
Right.
So 3 of these will be gone.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I think him.
Uh-huh.
Him.
Uh-huh.
And I think him.
Well,
I don't know. I'm
see.
liking these 4 for you.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll let you know who you really should be with. All right. All right. Thanks for being here, Meredith.
Thank you.
Seth Green's going to be here when we come back. We'll be right back.